What kind of monster are you? What was I saying? About bears. Our recap for yesterday. What's wrong with your feet?
It feels like there's blisters on it.
Oh. And it's your shoes? What, you have Outdoor Vitals quilt, 0 degree quilt, and what is your sleeping pad?
Outdoor Vitals, Storm Loft, quilt, and Nemo Tensor Extreme sleeping pad.
Nemo Tensor Extreme sleeping pad. Our recap for yesterday. And the next thing was, what was I saying? About bears. No, we're not putting that on. It was 30 degrees when we got here. We were soaking wet. Thankfully, we had dry sleep clothes and puffy coats and warm sleeping bags. Oh, the privy.
We have not found the privy.
We have not found the privy. The far out comment said there was a privy. So we went looking for the privy. We could not find it. And it said it was near the shelter. We looked all over for the privy. Probably spent 10 minutes walking around in the rain. Kept coming back to the shelter to make sure we didn't get lost. Oh, it was foggy too. And your glasses were all wet, so you couldn't see. And finally, I started looking through comments to see if somebody would say where it was. And all it said was, awesome little privy, unique little privy, interesting little privy. Privy has a view. And when I saw privy has a view, something clicked in my mind. And I went back to the description and it said, because I'd remembered seeing this privy was moved from Cloudland shelter. So
moved from Cloud9.
I feel that you can't move a whole building very easily on the Appalachian Trail. So we have a feeling that this is just a box that you sit on somewhere. And we were wandering around for 10 minutes in the rain and the cold and the fog looking for a random box that we never did find. We might find it this morning.
Unless the bear rolled it away.
Maybe the bear rolled it away, and that's why he was laughing at us. Also, what I didn't tell you last night, there was a bear spotted half a mile before this shelter, and then up on top of the ridge by this shelter as well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know when that was.
Bears around. We see bear scat.
Yeah. So those are the adventures of last night. And the adventures of yesterday afternoon, what did we see? Lots of nice stuff we couldn't take pictures of. We saw a sheep farm. We crossed a creek with a cable. And then we went up some very, very steep steps. A car stopped and was just sitting in the road waiting for us. Well, not waiting for us, but it looked like he was. But then they didn't talk to us. And then they backed up after we crossed the road and then parked there. I think they were just looking at that bridge on the trail and they didn't want to appear creepy by like pulling in, so they just sat in the middle of the road and waited for us to cross and then backed up after we crossed so that they wouldn't appear creepy, because that wasn't creepy at all. Not at all. Seeing it was cold and rainy and wet, I mean, would you have gotten in their car?
I think I would have been like, take me anywhere.
Just take me. We'll figure out the details later.
Just, where can we go now?
Can you turn up the heat?
It's not rain, dark, and cold with it. Let's just go there.
Yes. Basements are dark, but they're probably warm.
We hope. No, well, it's not cold.
That's true.
If you have a warm basement, even though it's dark, throw me in.
It's okay. We have flashlights. We have headlamps. So the plan for today is to hike out to West Hartford.
West Hollywood?
No, we're not hiking to Hollywood. West Hartford, I think it is. And there's a library there that lets hikers come in. And I have enough service. I was able to check. They open at 12. And we slept in very late. So it's after 8 o'clock. So we won't get there by 12 because we're not even ready to go. We have to get water and filter. Little Sticks water filter disappeared yesterday. At some point, she didn't realize it till we got here. It was in her side pocket to keep warm, and she thinks that she opened it to get snacks out, and it fell out. So we have to filter a bunch of water, so we don't have to stop. We're going to get to that town, and we're trying to get a shuttle to take us back to our car then. Is that the basic gist?
That is.
It's the basic gist. We do have cell phone service here, which is nice because we're able to text, and let people know that we made it in. I guess it's time. I'm eating hot macaroni and cheese for breakfast, and I hope it's not the pepper jack cheese because my lips are a little chapped from breathing. Yes, from breathing. Though I think I drank enough yesterday. Anyhow, I don't want to eat hot macaroni or spicy macaroni and cheese on chapped lips. I have done that before and it's not fun. Okay, little sticks. On a count of 3, we are getting up. We're gonna heat water, and then our food can cook while we're packing everything up. I still have water.
Oh, I thought we need to get water before we can cook.
No, I have like half a liter.
Yeah, and then it can while we break it.
Okay, we're gonna try to be brave. Also little sticks. Yesterday you said multiple times that you wanted to through hike the Appalachian Trail. What are your thoughts? Okay, you still want to. All right, we have not broken her. Making macaroni and cheese for breakfast. Some gourmet hot cocoa. And I don't know if I'm an idiot, but I tried to warm my socks up like that. They did not catch on fire, so we're okay so far. What are we doing over there, little sticks?
Scrambled eggs and chicken Alfredo.
Mixed together?
Well,
mixed together?
Doesn't matter.
What kind of monster are you?
It's food.
And my second course of my gourmet meal is a cheese wrap while I'm waiting for my macaroni and cheese to cook or finish heating up. Tuna noodle casserole. I feel like trail food tastes better after you've been hiking all day and not after you've been sleeping all night. How's your scrambled eggs?
Not too bad, a little gritty.
And did you mix in your chicken Alfredo?
No, I have it in here. I'm separate bag.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't quite that psychotic.
Now that it's daylight, we're going to go out and look for this elusive privy. Where could it be? This is a campsite. It's probably not here, but the sign down there said privy. There's a little trail there. I found the privy. Now I just need to find how to get down to it. I'm not seeing a trail for that. There looks like a trail. There's the privy. I guess I would have to say it is unique, interesting, and definitely has a view. I don't know what that is. Ah, there's the trail. I just kind of cut through the woods. There's a little trail there, but it's covered by woods, or by a fallen tree. 360 view outside of the privy. Okay, goodbye. Interesting little privy. We would have never found that last night. Well, we didn't find it last night, but even if we had kept looking, I don't think we would have found it. Goodbye to a little shelter that sheltered us from this storm that is still going on. It is so foggy. It was so foggy when we were hiking that night that little sticks would stand on the trail while I would go ahead and find the next blaze, sometimes bushwhacking to find it. And then she would walk to where I was, and then I would walk ahead again and find the next blaze. We did this for several miles, and we had to continue doing it on the blue blaze down to the shelter. But we could hear someone laughing. We could hear this lady laughing. And so we followed the sound, found the shelter. There was nobody there. Nobody else showed up. We saw nobody. But we heard the laughter on and off throughout the night when we would wake up. We're hoping it was the wind and the rain, but you never know.